Hey folks, and welcome to another West Yorkshire Retro Gamer stream. And more importantly, it is Wyrg League Cup Week 4 review and Week 5 preview. We've got likes and shares coming in all over the shop. I'll let all these come through and then we'll get cracking. Appreciate
You didn't mute yourself in Discord.
I like this
did
better.
I not? Oh shit.
No, this is good, I like this.
What, with an echo?
I like this.
There we go.
Damn.
Thank you for reminding me.
Now I have to listen through a phone. Thanks, Trina.
Sorry, but I could hear him twice.
And as sexy as my West Yorkshire accent is, I don't think anyone wants to hear two of me at the same time.
Delay.
That exactly. It'd be like testing 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 3 3 3. It's just not going to happen. All right, here we go, folks.
Jason.
This is going to be good. Right, so we have had an absolutely belting week. Yet again, and the surprises just keep happening week after week, and I mean this is great for me, Noah, and Trina, because we're loving this. Just a couple of small announcements to make just before we get cracking. So Dan at Outcast kind of made it official a couple of weeks ago that he was withdrawing from the competition. With the fact that he's had 2 no runs now, that basically stops him from coming back in for the rest of this season. But we, as I said before, we wish Dan all the very best, and he will be very welcome in Season 6 if he wants to join. Also, Jackie has officially withdrawn for the rest of the season as well, as far as any judging capacity is concerned. So any questions regarding anything to do with the League Cup, there is still myself, Noah and Trina available to ask. So again, Jackie, wish you all the best.
The Diddley Trio.
Well, give over. Anyway, so yeah, all the best, Jackie, and yeah, that's well, you be it. As you can tell, folks, I have got my fantastic judging team in the Discord. That is Noah at Rogue Medic Dragoon. That is Trina at Awesome Opossum. And I think they've all been on the fruity juice. So like I don't know. So let's get cracking, shall we? Let's get cracking. Right. Okay. So Kenneth's getting answers on Google. What the hell? We've had likes from Justin, that's Mr. J Gaming, that's Chris Tendall, that is Captain Tendall Gaming, that is Ken at Sandblasted Gaming, that is that is Jackie at Goth Gamer 89. That is Rob T. Kerr at RTK Retro Gaming. That is Kevin at Scottish Retro Gamer. That is Josh Reese. That is Trina at Awesome Opossum. We've got so many likes and shares going through. Thank you so much. God, listen, I get more on a results show than I do on a normal stream. Great. Rob thought he was going to be last. Give over. Whoa, Chris Tendo's taking a phrase out of your book there now. He says, "Hey, howdy, you heathens."
Is that your thing to say this week? Is get over?
No, he's saying, "Hey, howdy, you heathens." Then again, didn't Chris Tendo call everyone peasants last week? I think this is fine.
Yeah, heathens is my thing to say.
He only keeps copying you. Hey, Brandon, behave yourself, fella. Right? Flipping Zelda, Barney, Barbie trio. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, swear down. Naughty.
Yeah, that's what he likes. He likes to play with himself.
Moving on. I'm going to need a bloody 30 plus bloody disclaimer at this rate. Rob says this is calm. That Discord needs some. Oh my god! Right, you lot behave. Otherwise, I'll remove the results. I'll remove the rules, and you'll have to fend for yourselves. Right. So let's get cracking. Absolutely Barmy bunch. Oh, called you all chumps when I went live last. Oh, Jesus Christ.
God, there's only 3 of us.
Yeah, this is fighting talk, Mr. Tendo. Right? You want to start fighting talk? I might actually have to compete next season. Anyways, right, let's get cracking because this is why we're here, and I think
Yeah, you
Trina's
might be asking
I
for
think Trina's on limited time, so let's get on with it. So, as you can see, fantastic week with some very mixed
I
results
do,
again.
Rob. I do.
Trina drools when she hears my accent. Oh my god! What does she do when she hears Kevin's then?
It's beautiful.
Oh.
Oh,
Can't go wrong with Scottish accent, I guess. Alright, so, yeah, so we mentioned about Dan, so he won't be joining
Right.
on the table for week 5. Gil, he had a difficult time with Street Fighter, gets himself a point. Cameron, unfortunately for Cameron, his weakest week so far, came in 10th place for this one. So, however, he does feel that he'll be. He is quietly confident about Shock Troopers. So I'm sure Cameron will bounce back on this following week. So Cameron gets 1.5.
He better.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Brandon's changed his tune now. He says, "Fine, you lot can be called the Frogger Friends."
And for your information, I cook frogs. I don't make friends with them.
I can just
I
imagine Trina's
exterminate
face.
them.
I can just imagine Trina's face right now. Her eyes are rolling and going back of her head and everything.
Yep.
How dare!
Oh, I'm trying to take my shirt off while I'm attached to headphones.
Uh-oh.
I mean that sounds very tangly. So you'll get tangled very easily. I would have thought.
It is, so I'll be a second. I'm just hot.
Oh, there you go. Right.
Oh yeah, I should probably take off
Okay.
this jacket too.
There's a lot of Facebook chat going on, so I'm just making sure.
It is really
anything
warm over
important.
here, actually.
There's not a lot of anything of importance. It's just all extremely good banter, which is what we like. Okay, so where we got to? Yeah, so
They're
Mike.
wired headphones.
Yeah,
mine's wired too.
how dare those heathen headphones get in the way of you, removing your top? That is scary stuff. So the headphones will be in the naughty corner for the remainder of the night.
Especially when they get stuck under.
I was expecting something else from you there, Noah. I didn't expect a full stop period after your final word there. I was expecting.
Oh no, it's true. Like sometimes I accidentally zip up my jacket and my headphones are underneath. It's like, damn it.
Oh yeah, and that's not the worst of it, is it? You know, anyway. Mike at Mr. 63 TV, he got himself 9th place, so he reached Vega on his run and gets himself a couple of points there. After Mike, we had Russell.
Poor guy got gatekeeped.
Say again. Oh no!
Poor guy got gate kept by Vega.
Yeah. Jay, Rocky Metro, welcome him. I know you're doing. Well, what's this? Trina needs my voice for it to be hotter.
Oh
my
yes,
word.
there's the man of the hour.
Yeah, well, he keeps doing good results within an hour, does Mr. J. Like, he's Mr. Rocky Metro. And he'll be quite happy without the
Jesus
table lunch
Christ.
right now, I would imagine.
Are we all here to flirt with Trina, or are we here for the results show?
Well, I mean, I guess that's up to them. We can't stop them, can we?
Jesus.
Right. Oh, he got to lol. Jay got to laugh out loud. Good for you. It's always good to laugh. Right, so where we got to? Russell, the Wookie Dome, got himself 8th place, and so therefore got himself the 2.5. It was very close actually in terms of all the ones who didn't get a full completion.
That was
within,
actually
like,
quite
one
a
fight.
shocker that Russell even.
Well, I mean, Russell was the first to get one full completion, wasn't he? So
Yeah.
no. It was good. Again, a good standard this week.
Well, that's a surprise coming from someone who says he hates fighting games.
Oh, you're on about what? You're on about Russell, or you're on about Ken? Because they're both a little bit like.
Russell.
Oh, Russell, yeah. He
That was a bit of a shocker.
Yeah, he did well. I mean, he did well. He did well. It's fair play, isn't it? Like all these ones that say they don't like fighting games, well, they're certainly putting a good effort. Can't grumble on that one. Chris at Captain Tendo Gaming, what happened, dude? What happened to the captain? This is a rare off week for Mr. Tendo.
The captain's boat has sunk.
Well, it sprung a leak, didn't it? Jesus. So Mr. Tendo gets himself 3 points and comfortably his worst week so far. But as we know, he's a fighter and he'll bounce back. That's what he does. Yeah. So yeah, anytime anyone gets a dodgy week, don't give up. Keep fighting, because the variety of games that there are this season, you're bound to bounce back on another week. You absolutely are. So don't ever worry if you have a dodgy week. Next, we had the continuing resurgence of Rob at RTK.
Yep. You'll bounce back.
Who again follows up last week's excellent 4th place with a 6th this week. So another very solid result for Rob T. Kerr. Yep. Rob gets himself 3.5 and as I say, continues that resurgence after the first couple of dodgy weeks there. Good stuff from him. After that,
very good.
Yes. After that, and in terms of the perspective of everything, probably the run of the week, or one of the runs of the week, came from Kenneth Sandblasted. Easily his best week so far. Finishing in a very good.
That was a shocker.
It's a very good 5th place, and Ken gets himself easily the best score he's had this season as well, with a nice big round 4 points. Excellent stuff from Ken there. Then after that, we then had another best performance from this particular player. It's Kev at Scottish Retro Gamer. Kevin got himself a very healthy 4th place, which gets him 4.5, and again his best week of the season so far. So well done to Kev. Gets 4.5. And then the top 3. I mean, these 3 are showing elements of consistency. Toby, again, what can we say about this fella? It's his first season competing. He's told us that he's never competed in a gaming competition before. And yet again, he's there or thereabouts.
And he's going down next week.
I mean,
is going down.
This is the thing, because as Yoshimitsu says on Soul Calibur, overconfidence is your greatest weakness. And he starts clapping with his feet. I'm not going to clap with my feet, but that's...
He's actually right, though.
No, that's what he said. That's literally what he says. Brandon says, "Oh yeah, they're a fan of cooking frogs' legs here in Texas." Really? Ooh. And Kevin says, "Chris is more of a platform player." He's very good at platformers. He is. Cindy, welcome in. Thank you for the like. Mark as well. Thank you for that like. Much appreciated.
Oh.
We did have a fighting season, yeah. Fighting games of beat-em-up games. That was one of the early seasons that we had. Maybe season 2, that, I think, possibly, something like that.
That was the season I competed in.
That was your first, wasn't it, Trina? Yeah, it was.
Indeed.
It was a good season. I enjoyed that season. I literally wanted to compete that season because I might have won. Jay, well, thank you for the like and the share, my friend. Welcome. Right, so yeah, so Toby first season in the competition, gets another 3rd place, and you know, if you look at that consistency, 2 4s, 2 5s. I mean, it's a bloody good start. That you know, really, really good first 4 weeks for Toby there. I don't even think Toby himself thought that he was going to do this well.
Very good start.
Yeah, I don't even think Toby thought he was going to do this well. You know, so fair play to him. Really good stuff. And then James, Shy Guy. I think this is his best. I think this is James's. Oh, in fact, James did get a second 2 weeks ago, actually. So yeah, like the whole fighting and beating up thing seems to suit James quite well because that's been his 2 best performances so far. So James, Shy Guy Classic, with a whopping
In the harder
5.5.
games.
Say again. Say again, Noah.
In the harder games.
Oh God, yeah, them as well. Ugh. Don't get me touching those. Nah. I can make myself look like an idiot without playing games that are too hard, so... But yeah, another fantastic run for James, and again, you know, look at that. 4.5, 5.5, 4, 5.5.
Agreed.
Yeah. It's bloody good. But, as Noah said earlier, the man of the hour, he's starting to get that consistency now. You know, after getting 3rd in week 1, it's 3 firsts on the trot. Jay, Rocking Retro, another 6 points. Can anyone stop this little meme machine called Rocking Retro? 'Cause I'm telling you now, you know, if
He is slaughtering everyone like
well,
it is a slaughterhouse.
if folk don't start pulling their fingers out, Jay's going to start pulling away here. Jay was the only one to get 2 completions on Street Fighter. An absolutely phenomenal run.
Last minute too.
Oh, aye, it were close. It were very close. Oh, there you go. It's because Jason's not here. That's the explanation from Jay there.
Well, don't worry. We'll
Chris
see
says he
that
hasn't got
next
the passion
season.
these. Hey, Chris, we're thoroughly enjoying your runs, man. You know, we appreciate you taking part. We really do. You know.
Oh yeah,
and
your runs are good. Really good.
As you can see, Chris, it's not, you know, we're not about all the bullshit in this competition. Unlike other competitions who might decide to go down weird routes, we keep things as straight and narrow and as fair as we can. So it's all good. It's all about having
We'd
fun.
like to see you guys thrive.
It's all about enjoying it and having fun. That's all that matters with this lot. But as I say, you look at these mixed results every single week. There's something changing every single week, and I mean, the 3 of us are loving it. Like, you know, we couldn't have wished this to go any better than it is right now. It's brilliant. So yeah, just everyone keep up your efforts, because we really do appreciate these runs. These runs are really good stuff. They really are. They're just damn good to watch. They're just damn good to watch, to be honest, and you know, just long may it continue for the rest of the season. So, what this does to the overall table standings that you can see there. So we've got Gil with 5.5 in 12th, albeit it'll be 11th from next week because Dan will be out of the standings. Then Mike on 7. It's really close in these bottom places here. So Gil 5.5, Mike 7, Rob 8.5, Ken 9. I mean, any of those guys could change positions over the next week or 2, depending on results. You've then got Russell, who's just started to form a little bit of a gap there, kind of starting in the middle section. Kevin just narrowly ahead on 12.5. Cameron on 13, just half a point ahead there. Then a bit of a gap forming here now. This top 4 really are starting to pull away. You know, with a 5-point gap now, which is, you know, when you're talking of a short format and a shorter season, it's 5 points is going to be, you know, these middle guys are going to have to start getting these higher results to really, start, you know, propping up the table. Chris says, no worries, I'm just burnt out from doing my absolute best, being years without a break from competing handicaps. Hey, honestly, Chris, it's, you know, we're just very grateful to have you competing. And to be fair, Chris, there's going to be
It's a pleasure to watch you do these runs.
Exactly. Yeah.
I enjoy watching
man.
them.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Yeah, not so bad, Dan. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Yeah, we've So yeah, I mean, Chris, as far as like all that's concerned, we're hoping to start season 6 in November. So there's going to be a nice chunky gap between the LC seasons. So that'll hopefully give you some time to recharge and do all that good stuff. Yeah, yeah, no, doing well, Dan. Yeah, good to see you, man. Hope everything's good on your side. How's the GTA coming on there, Dan? I know you've really started enjoying playing some of that, haven't you? So yeah, keep up the good work. Where we got to? Yeah, so points wise, yeah. So that middle section there, there's a gap forming between the top 4 and the rest. Toby on 18, Chris narrowly ahead on 19.5. Nice little 2-point gap then for James on 21.5, and then Jay, as I say, is just slowly creeping ahead now on 23. However, still all to play for. We've still got 6 weeks. We've still got a variety of games coming up, and I'm sure that with the variety of games coming up, it's going to shake up the table, which is what we want. We love it. Keep this going. This is exactly how we wanted it. We didn't want it just to be the same people winning the same people coming near the bottom.
You guys are doing great.
Oh, it's brilliant. I mean, you can tell if you look at that bottom table there, the individual weekly positions, and just look at how varied some of those positions are. You know, there's nobody that's finished in the exact same position for 4 weeks running. You know what I mean? It's all varied. It's all over the place, which is great. You know, and this is what we want. We want the variety, and I strongly believe that this next game could definitely shake things up yet again. So let's move on to the week 5 rules. It's gonna be a good one. So let me remove that for a momento. Hold on, I'll tell you how we'll do it actually. Oops. Right. Nudge that in there a little. Nudge that in there a little. And just there a little. And a little bit here. Okay. That's not terrible. Oh, I'll sort the rest in a minute because I need to get the pictures up. So. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alrighty. Yeah. Someone's got a bit of Ride of the Valkyrie in his head, so why not? Right, folks, there we have it. A little bit of Shock Troopers. That is the game for week number 5 out of the 10 weeks. So, without further ado, let's just crack on through these then. So, week 5 starts Monday, 12 PM, midday, the 31st of March, and ends at 11:59 PM, Saturday, the 5th of April. These are England times, also known as GMT. Please check your own time zones to ensure your run falls within these times. I will just point out that Britain has just had a time change. So do please check. It's on you now. No excuses. Check it out, please. So, moving right on. Your run must be completed.
My brain is fried from all the stupid time zone changes.
Oh, they do me head in, mate. I just have the same time all the time. Like, honestly, it does me head in. Your run must be completed by that end time. Any part of your run that goes past that time will not be counted in your final result. And with these time changes, please be careful. Week 5's game is Shock Troopers for arcade. Before you start your run, please make sure you use the shocktro.zip, which is the correct file for the game. Select Lonely Wolf, and that is not a typo, that is how the game spells the word lonely. Don't ask. I have no idea. And then you can select any of the 8 characters on the character selection screen. Then select any of the 3 routes and insert your 99 credits into the game. Now, I don't know if we've mentioned it later on, but just make sure that you stick to the same route until the route is completed and then move on to the next one. But I think we might have included that. The aim of your run is to complete all 3 routes, each with a different character, in the fastest time possible, within the 1 hour. If you don't complete all 3 routes within 1 hour, your result will be based on the time that you've reached your furthest stage within your furthest route. You can do the routes in any order you like, but once you select a route, you must stick to that route. So we did mention it. I thought we had, but there we go. And your chosen character as well. Do not change character. And if you lose a credit, you then have to select that character again. So be careful and don't rush when getting to that correct character. Please be careful on that, because otherwise you will have to lose a credit.
Selecting.
And you'll have to lose a credit to then get to the right one again. So you must stick with all that until completion, but you must change character for each route. You can reset your emulator once you see the final boss fall to his death and repeat the completion process twice more. After resetting your emulator, make sure your credits are the same as what you finished with on your previous route. In other words, if you complete the first route and you are down to say 80 credits from the 99, then you start the second route with 80 credits. Unfortunately, adding credits is a bit time consuming, but everyone's in the same boat.
All those.
Everyone's in the same boat, so nothing much we can do about that one. And as always, no cheats or glitches allowed whatsoever. So no fast forwarding, no rewinding, no skipping. Please behave. So, with all that in mind, in the unlikely event that there is a tie between competitors where they either beat all 3 routes or reach their furthest stage within their furthest route at the exact same time, the tiebreaker will be the run that lost the least number of credits throughout the run. Please show the full game screen in view, and a timer must also be in view on your stream. Your timer starts when you gain control of your first character and ends when you've either completed all 3 routes, used all 99 credits, or the 1 hour expires. Please stream your official run at the very start of your stream. This makes it easier for the judging team. If you want to play something else after Shock Troopers, that's absolutely fine, but please remember the deadline for the run itself if your stream is left to the last minute. And again, time changes mean that someone is likely to stream at the last minute. So please, take a little bit of care. We want to see everyone have a good run, and more importantly, a full run. For your official run to count,
for the love of God, if you have some issues or something, please just fucking tell us.
Yes, that is a very fair point, and we'll make a point of that right at the bottom there. But Noah's exactly right. So please stream your official run at the very start of your stream. It makes it easier for the judging team. That way we're not having to scroll through someone's stream to find the run. If you want to play something else after Shock Troopers, that's absolutely fine. But please remember the deadline for the run itself if your stream is left to the last minute. For your official run to count, it must be streamed either to Facebook, YouTube or Kick. You can multi-stream to all 3 of those. You can multi-stream to any other platform if you wish. But please include one of those 3. Your run will not be scored on any other platform except those 3. And as Noah correctly pointed out there, if you have any questions about the above, please let me, Noah or Trina know as soon as possible. The sooner the better. We are here to help.
Ahead of time as well would work.
Very much so. Very much so. We're here to help. Mike.
Clive, we may have not did the math properly.
Meaning?
For the point system. For the overall standings.
Oh, shit. Really? Oh, bollocks.
Really?
Where did we go wrong?
James and Chris.
Oh.
I don't know if we screwed up anyone else, but we've screwed up them.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, well, we'll definitely get that sorted out then. I don't know where we've gone wrong because I think we got didn't we go through it? I thought we went through it and we got it right, didn't we?
Yeah, we went through it, but apparently we didn't add them correctly for the points that they got this week. We added wrong.
Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Apologies, everybody.
Oops.
We are all human. We can occasionally make mistakes.
Yep, that's our fault.
Yeah, no, James had pointed it out, so I
Very
figured
fair.
I'd mention it while we were here.
Good catch on that.
Right. Well, yeah, we'll definitely get straight onto that. So before we post all of the results and the rules onto the LC page, we'll get it amended and we'll get the correct ones posted to the LC page on Facebook. So you say James pointed it out, did he? James or Jay? Who?
Yeah, he commented in the LC chat.
Oh, in the group chat.
James.
Right. Oh, okay. Right.
James.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Hey, I mean, what can I say? We're all human.
we will fix that.
Yeah, we will definitely double check everything.
Apparently we can't count to 6, so.
Oh god.
I was taught
Don't make me think
maths
that
by the
one
girls'
song.
PE teacher, so that's my excuse. That's an absolute shocker. I can't believe we've bodged up. Wow. Okay, well, we'll certainly get it double
So
checked.
anyway, Chris is second overall, and then James is third.
Yep.
And there's a 2-point gap, so that's... Wow. Holy shit, something's going well.
We
that way.
really did the math wrong.
That's crazy. Apologies, everyone. Apologies. We will get that amended, and we will not post anything up on the LC page until we are 100% satisfied that we have got it correct. All I can say on that is we're all human, and these things can happen, but no harm done. You know, the runs were all done successfully, so
Don't do math late night.
now. That's a definite. That's a definite. Bloody hell.
Oops.
Right. Yeah. Bit of
So
an
did
oopsie
that.
whoopsie on that one. Alright, well, there we go. Right. Trina and Noah, anything to add to what we've covered on the... Well, we already know the results are fucked, and the rules are up there. Are we, aside from the mistake that we've seemingly made, are we okay with everything else?
I think everything else looks good, but we're probably going to want to make sure that we did math right on all the runs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, there haven't been any other errors made on any other weeks, has there? As far as we can tell. As far as we know.
I hope not.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The only thing I could say is please read the rules thoroughly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could point
Yeah,
that
keeping
out.
an eye on the credits after you do one path is going to be
Yeah,
the main issue.
Don't, whatever you do, folks, don't...
That's one thing I can also suggest safely.
Go on.
Us judges could keep count of your credits, but basically that's for you guys to do. But if any of us are watching your runs, we'll let you know if you forget. But
Yeah, we'll
just
keep an eye on
letting
it
you know,
from
you
there.
guys
Yeah,
be able to keep an eye on that pretty easily.
yeah. If one of us is in your official run, we'll keep an eye on what you finish on when you beat BSG every time. But yeah, it is
Yep.
you know, as a competitor, it is your responsibility to keep an eye on that number of credits in your bottom right corner. So you know, just just be careful on that, and
Yep.
just
Yep.
on the little. I know that you're all trying to save time because you're trying to get it done in an hour, but for God's sake, you're going to waste more time if you rush and get it wrong, and then you have to go back again, right? By losing a credit, you know, and all that kind of thing.
Yep.
So when you lose a credit, take your time to select the correct character, and when you get a completion of a route, you know, do keep an eye on that number of credits to make sure that you start on the right number going forward. Jay says, I just had a question about the timer for having to repump the credits after reset. The timer just keeps going, mate. Yeah, I know that potentially we could have said that you could pause your timer to re-enter them, but you don't start your timer until you get control of your first character. So it's only the two, you know, you only have to do it twice. So you're probably going to lose a maximum of 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not a disaster.
Load the credits fast.
Yeah, I mean,
you guys could pretty much do that. Yeah.
Just press the select button numerous times over. Well, that's what I have to do. But yeah, there's not much of a way around it. It's a very fair question, Jay. Very, very fair question, mate. Yeah, we don't want anyone to be afraid to ask a question about each.
No, yeah, it's a very good question, Jay.
You know, so don't ever be afraid to ask a question. There's no such thing as a silly question if you don't know the answer, right? So, you know, but the reason that Noah brought it up about reading the rules is that when we get questions coming to us that are already covered in the rules, all you've got to do is just read the damn rules. I mean, that part's not that difficult. Then again, we fucked the bloody results up. So, you know,
I mean, you guys aren't stupid. That's, you know.
No, without a doubt. So, you know, do please take as much information from these rules as you can, and then if there's anything that you feel that we've missed, or if there's anything that you don't feel quite right, if you might know the game better than what we know the game, for example. So if that's the case, you know, feel free to point it out, because the three of us are learning all the time. You know, we're all human, we're all learning, we're all capable of getting things right.
And please, if you're going to point something out, just please make sure you do it before everyone's doing their runs.
Yeah, you know, get it in whilst everyone's still in practice mode, so, you know, that'll be good. Edward, welcome in on YouTube. Is the quantum universe...
It's a less of a hassle for you guys and us.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Edward, not a clue. So basically, Edward's taking it literally about asking. There's no such thing as a silly question if you don't know the answer. Well, I mean, all I can say with that one, Edward, I don't know the answer, so can't tell you. I see where you're going with that one, mate. How are you doing? It's good to see you. You've actually come in towards the end of the stream here, Edward. To be honest, but leave it with us, folks, regarding those results. We'll get everything ironed out. We won't, as I said, we won't share anything to the LC page until we are 100% certain that everything's accurate. What's this? Jay says, this is reminding me of Chewat Rage Wars, the traversing levels anyways, different paths and different characters. To an extent, I guess, yeah.
Well, except Rage Wars was an arena shooter.
Yeah. I think the two styles of the games are different, aren't they? Any judges or Clive going to answer the question I asked twice? Sorry, Ken, I missed that. Let me have a... I always catch up with chat before ending the stream, so...
What was the question?
Ken says...
about using fast forward, I believe.
No, not allowed.
No.
Yeah, for the credits versus a reset. I did see it, just people were talking.
Well, I mean, as far as the credits are concerned, you can't fast forward the credits because you add the credits by rapid pressing your button. So you can't fast forward the credits.
No, I think it's the final end credits, not the actual coin credits.
No, you reset the game before those end credits. So it's literally as soon as BSG goes flying, you press reset. We're not making anyone watch the credits because that is very time consuming. Yeah. Toby, welcome in on YouTube. How you doing?
When the BSG
but he was wondering if he could skip them so that he didn't have to reset the emulator.
No, you can't.
No,
There's
just
no
it's
skippable.
we worked it out that it's quicker to reset the emulator and add the credits than it is to just go through the entire flipping.
It's not skippable. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
So you're better off restarting.
Ken got something wrong with the mass, and he says that the whole mass thing is contagious. Right. Problem, mine always stays -7, but the maths in the phone says -6, so... Oh, I don't know. Mine ain't right either. I should be top place every week, says Kevin. Alright, very, very clever, Mr. Scottish Retro.
Well, I mean, according to your scores.
Yeah, Kevin shouldn't be top every week because he's not won every week, has he? So how can he envisage being top every week? Take his time zone.
That'd be somebody else, but yeah.
Take his time zone and subtract your current time, and should give you a better idea of the time change. Or just Google these time changes. I mean, the current time for you all now, the current English time is 8 minutes to 9. So figure all that out if you like.
We're actually gaining an hour this week versus last week, so it's back to what it was when we started the season.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yes, we just had 3 weeks where most people lost an hour, but now we're back to what the original time was.
I mean, you know, for the sake of an hour, that ain't going to make any difference to anyone, is it really? Clive, is London close enough to the time you
Any other questions relating to the game?
Well, Ken, in terms of London, I mean it's GMT, so Greenwich Meridian time. So in other words, the time that's based in London, yes. So any time in Britain would be the correct time. You could be in London, you could be in Glasgow in Scotland, you could be in Cardiff in Wales. They're all the same. So yeah. So that's fine.
That'd be Wales.
I'm just scrolling up the chat just to see if I've missed anything in particular.
Nice tippity tappity clackety clackety on you.
Yeah,
My keyboard's really loud.
Yeah, we like.
I did have my phone set on it for the Discord, so it's probably really loud.
You're good.
There's been both Jay and Ken ask about the whole credit situation. I mean, ultimately, the three of us did actually talk about what to do at the very end of the of you know, completing a route, and there's no quick way around it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna lose time. There's nothing you can do about that. It's just how the game's designed. You know, if you could get the game to remember that you finished your last one and not have to go through the end credits, then yeah, that'd be great. But unfortunately, they're not skippable. So that's that. You know, it ain't gonna take away more than 2 minutes. So,
Because last when I attempted to play this game, you couldn't skip the end credits.
No, you can't. You can't. I've tried.
Yeah.
I know the GC PS2 have a RetroArch reset option, not the MAME. Well, if everyone kind of plays the game the same, then everyone's fair, then, aren't they? So, yeah, just stick to RetroArch. It's probably RetroBat and emulation station. I mean, as long as everything kind of works the same, then everyone's in the same boat, because not everyone's got the same stuff, have they? So, you know, it's got to be fair for everyone. Yeah.
Just as long as it works for you, you know.
But then when it comes to the actual run itself, just make sure you do it the way that everyone else is doing it. You know, there's nothing difficult with that. Right, let's see. So,
Yeah. Make sure you do it by the book.
yeah, exactly. Edward says, "Good job, I got that important question in there." Hey, if it's important to you, Edward, that's absolutely fine, mate. Toby says, "Shock Troopers is fun. Going to be a good week." Awesome and Possum's going to take Toblerones down. Toby saw the results for Street Fighter. He's shocked, and he's now doing Quagmire impressions at Trina. Behave yourself, horny bugger.
Someone's messaging me. Oh, what's up?
Honestly. Oh boy. We got a good group of people in this season. I'll give them that. I'll give them that. I have more issues with Retro Arch on. I'm assuming you mean. Yeah, it means me. Yeah. Well, if anyone, like, you know, when you start practicing the game, if the emulator or the ROM or anything like that's giving you problems, do please speak to me, Trina, or Noah, and we will help as best we can. Okay. So that'll be that, I guess. Glad to be the cream to y'all's coffee this season. Ooh,
We can't help you if you decide to do it around the period of, you know, runtime and whatnot.
Yeah, like get your questions in first half at week, you know, before people start doing runs and whatnot. You know, it gives you time then to actually do the thing correctly then, doesn't it? Jay had big issues with MAME on RetroArt. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, right, folks. I'll just show you mine whilst we've got.
Okay.
I'm not going to do a run or anything, but I'll just basically show you how it works on mine because it works fine on mine. So you know, I'm not saying that just because it works fine on mine, it's going to work fine for everyone else. But
No.
what I'm saying is it proves that it can be done. So just give me 2 seconds. I'll just get the.
No.
I still can't believe we got the fucking results wrong. I don't know where we've gone wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'm mortified.
Let me see.
I'm absolutely mortified with that. Right, emulators. Let's get my retro arch up.
Give me a second.
Oh, you're fine. FB Alpha. Yeah, that's what I put. I put that in the group chat.
I'm gonna head out because I gotta go and feed some children.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, no problem.
See you later.
Appreciate you being here, and thanks again for all your help as always, Trina. Great stuff. All right.
I'll be talking to you tonight anyway.
Yeah, please do. Excellent. Right. So.
Later, Ethan.
Whoa! Ooh, ouch! Noah. My God. Oh man, that's funny. Right. Okay, so folks, for any of you that are wondering about how this is going to work,
Oh wait, did I say that out loud? Not sorry.
yeah, kind of accidentally on purpose. Oh God. I ain't gonna blow my own trombone here, but the three of us do make a good team. I'd be lost without the two of you. Can't lie. Right. Yeah, I can't do this on my own. Not a chance. Right. Okay, so this is my RetroArch, folks. So regarding RetroArch,
Yeah.
it shows up as Shock Tro.
Yeah, you're good.
And as you can see on the right hand side there, the core is Arcade FB Alpha 2012 Neo Geo. If you use that, you'll be absolutely fine. We're not saying that you can't use anything else, but that's what I'm using, and I've used it a couple of times now for Shock Troopers, and it works fine. It works fine. I will prove it to you now. Just a brief showing of the game. Knowing my luck, it'll bloody stop working now, won't it? So I'm not going to do like a full run
No,
or anything.
you're good. No, you're good, Jay.
Right. What's Paul saying? Have you tried the FE? Yeah, that's literally what I'm on. Literally what I'm on. If any of the judges or anyone in the comments runs retro back and help me, let me know that he's instead of closing down the whole thing, wait for all the startup screen and then go. Alright, okay. Yeah, I mean with retro back that's a different thing again entirely, isn't it? I tried, like I've tried to get retro back to work, but it's all BIOS crap that I can't get my head around. Oh, why have I just done that? This is going to go massive now. Shit. But yeah, as you can see here, folks, it's working all right. Not bothered about the black borders here, just for sake of argument.
No, I don't think you did, Jay. Because I'm talking to Jay via directly, like, inbox.
Oh, yeah.
He was
No, that's fine.
speaking to me about something.
No,
No, on your run, Jay, you were fine. You didn't use any fast forward or any, what do you
no,
call
Jay
it?
did. No, there was a little bit of fast forward from one of the players, but we told him and
What happened at one
and
point was just an accident, that's
we
all.
did penalise his run in a fair manner. You know, we didn't
You know.
like disqualify him or anything, but
Oh
we
shit,
did.
my device died.
We did take into account the fact that there was some fast forwarding. But the fast forwarding wasn't done on purpose. It was an issue with the emulator that was being used. But we've told him to avoid that emulator from now on, which you will. So I don't see an issue. We're all good. So with Shock Troopers, see it there. Now you don't have to start your timer at this particular point. Retro art set up on auto select cores. Oh god. Alright, got a clue. Well, yeah, so as you can see, unfortunately, the adding of the credits for this one is a little bit painstaking. Especially when you start it for the first time, which is why we're not telling you to start your timer before you gain control of your character. So we are trying to be as kind as we can on that. But that alone took, what, a minute? Maybe not even that. So you're not going to lose a shitload. But, you know, so in terms of how this would work,
Right.
so I've got my timer there, as you can see. So this is just how to start your run. James Shagger Classica, Mr. Jimmo, how are you? Good to see you. Another good result for you, fella. What the hell? You're keeping tabs on Mr. J, aren't you? You're definitely keeping him within arm's length. That's for sure. Don't worry, it's all good. Yeah, everything's alright here. Apparently we screwed up a bit on the results, but we'll get that fixed and then we'll post the correct results on the LC once we've corrected them. You have to. It's the only way you can do things to kind of win this done. Gotta stay ahead this week with this game if I can. Yeah, just do what you can. So in terms of starting your run, you select Lonely Wolf, and then select any of these 8 lovely people here. And just for argument's sake, we'll start with Big Mama. Because she's big and hard and tough and doesn't take shit.
Oh.
And I'm just going to do them in order. So mountain, jungle, valley. I'm going to roll my way to the first place. Right, So, as soon as it says stage 1 start, boom! Let's go! I'm a cannonball. I'm rolling, rolling, rolling. Roly poly. These freaking landmines, they can bloody do one. Oh. Oh. Helps if I press right button, doesn't it? I don't know. Scratch this silly plane. There we go. I'll just do first stage, just so that you can all see how everything, how the stream's supposed to start, how it's looking and all that stuff. This is kind of how we'd expect everyone else to go, so you know we'll see with things. Oh shit! See that there?
A good game this one is.
Ah, we're going to get some absolute results on this one, I can tell you. Because I think a lot of people are going to give this a good go. I have a good feeling on this one. Yeah. Well, hello.
I really hope so. I mean, I did pick this one just for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah. Oh, I really fucked that up.
It ain't about if I'm good at it. It was more of would everybody else enjoy it.
Yeah. Don't get me ass kicked in! Hell.
Yes.
And there you go. That's how Big Mama kicks ass on level 1. So let's just say that was beating the big guy, and then you restart. And unfortunately, you will have to go through this ding, and then you've got to go through all this. So let's just say, for example, I was left with 20 credits. So you'd put your 20 credits in. Then you'd go through all this again. And because I've already used Big Mama, you select Lonely Wolf, already used Big Mama, so we'd use Milky for example. And we'd start on Jungle Route. We've completed the other one. Death by Snoo. And that big cuddly chest of hers, yes. Oh shit, press wrong button. And you would start the second one doing the exact same shit that you've just done on the first one, but with a different character and a different
Even
route.
Big Mamas need that kind of love.
Yeah. Oh, Big Mama's house, isn't it? I'm gonna do the same again actually. I'll do the same with Milky as I did with Big Mama. Just complete the first one, but we'll pretend it's the last level. Just so that you can all see the process of what you go through for kind of thing. Something missing, it's not letting me do. Oh, okay, here we go. And again, just be very careful when selecting your player. Don't rush it. You lose a life or lose a credit.
Yeah, 99 in total.
Yeah.
No more than 99.
99! Yeah, that bloody copter. Yeah, there we go. Get to the chopper. Do it now. life! Energy makers. Oh, press wrong button again. Oh,
29 in, whatever you had from your first run, so like say you used... So like say if you use 99,
yeah, if you start on 99 and then after the first run through,
You would-
if you finish with
no,
80,
so it's, god damn it, my brain is fluck.
like you start your run with 99.
So if you start with 99 and
then
you
it-
used 7, so...
Well, just use a simpler figure to sort of, you use 10, like if you use
You
11.
have 92 next run.
Oh yeah, exactly. You literally start the next route with whatever you were left with after beating the final boss of the first route or the second.
So that goes down. So. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so let's pretend that that's the final boss, even though it's not. Well, let's just pretend that it is anyway. So then you'd press restart again. Then you got to go through all this crap again, but it's fine.
Right.
So let's just say that out of that 20 I was left with
Yeah.
10. So
Yeah, 99 whole run. However
Yeah.
many you used on your first, transfer that to second.
Yep. So I finished the last one on 20. This time I've only been left with 10. So I've put 10 credits in this time for the third one. And again, I've used Big Mama, I've used
Really
Milky.
difficult.
So you press Lonely Wolf again. And let's go with Marie B for the third run. So again, you've completed Mountain Route, you've completed Jungle Route, then you move on to Valley Route. Again, so I'll just do the same here, and then I'll basically...
This music is really good in this game. I really like it.
It is catchy. It's catchy. Okay, I need to do this now. Oops, too far.
Alright.
Oops. Again, just take your time finding the right player. Not much with that. Saves time picking the right player than it does picking the wrong one.
Yeah.
Very careful.
Don't rush it, don't overdo it.
Exactly. Or underdo it, depending on which way you go.
Saves you the hassle of screwing it up.
Yep, because if you do pick a wrong one, you will have to basically die straight away without making any progress, and then pick the correct character thereafter. And ultimately, you will lose a credit for that. That's on you. That's not on us. So that's why we're just saying take a little bit of care. You will lose credits. Right? That is the nature of this game. It's a credit muncher. As all arcade games are.
血の雨を降らせてやるわ。 血の雨を降らせてやるわ。
I turned you.
Boom! That would be your run. That's where you'd stop your timer. As soon as the boss has completely disappeared and is no more, that would be that. So there you have it. Pretty slimlined version of how to play the game.
There is a difference in characters, by the way, you know, so just letting you all
different
know.
weapons, different speeds, that kind of thing. That's what I've noticed at least. Yeah, don't mind Jay. I don't mind. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem at all, Jay. Put the link in chat for it. Put the link in chat. That's not a problem. I've always been about supporting my fellow streamers. That's no problem at all. Slap it in there.
Nope.
All good. Toby says, she was my third pick, but I like homing missile. Yeah, it's good actually. Did that with the second fight. Didn't know I had to manually choose again. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Tobes. You just got to be careful, mate. You sacrifice too much time by accidentally choosing the wrong one, and then you've got a problem. So that will eat into your time, and what like a 1 hour for complete the entire game is tight. I think 1 hour to complete this entire game is tight. I think the number of full completions will be minimal. But I think it's doable. I think it's doable, but you need a damn good run. Try and figure out ways of not losing the credits so much and things like that. You know, but if you do it, you'll be absolutely fine. There's an application, but it's 2 really easy kind of questions. Alright, no problem. All good. I'll check that out now actually. Let's just have a little browsy wowsy what we get. Accept West Yorkshire. Answer a few questions. That's fine. Be respectful. Positive. All that happy stuff. Why do you want to join our server? I am a streamer with a huge question for. Whoops.
Mr. Salmon, bring me a drink.
You're going to be kind to all members, yes. No room for hate, I agree. 100%. Right. There you go, Jay. Applications pending and all that fun stuff. Lovely. Do 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Excellent. Noah, anything to add regarding the week 4 results or the week 5 rules?
Just have fun with this week. I mean, really, I picked this game for pure enjoyment for you guys to have, and just enjoy it.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. Just give it a right good go. See how you get on with it. Try
It's a good game.
Try all the
I would
characters.
expect to see some good runs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, without a doubt. You may have mentioned it already. No, go for it, Tubbs. What you got in mind, fella?
I'm not demanding as the Frogger Queen, but
When you finish the amount of credits left, when you finish the amount of credits left, so that'd be your run over, Tubbs. So if you lost all 99 credits before completing all 3 routes, you would
you would carry those over to your second run.
When you restart, you put yes. So you start on 99. If you ended up losing enough that left you with 80 going into the second route, you would input 80 onto the second run, and then when you restart again, let's say for example that it dropped you down to 60, then you'd start your third route with 60. Yeah.
Hey, no problem, Toby.
No problem at all. No problem at all. Yeah, we will get the corrected results and the rules for week 5 all posted on the LC page by the end of tonight. Certainly in time for the 12 o'clock start tomorrow.
It is encouraged to go look at the rules, please, if you don't remember something.
That's why they're there. Noah makes a very fair point. That's why we put the rules on, so that
Instead of spoon feeding it. Not being mean, but it's just, you know.
Yeah, it's like we don't mind answering questions where the answers are in the rules, but it doesn't do any harm just have a quick browse, like especially just before you do like a practice run, or just before the official run, just have a quick glance, just make sure that everything's right there. Just make sure everything's in memory for you, and but yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to help. We want everyone to have a good attempt at this. So yeah, all good fun. Blue Hedgehog Man, welcome in. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Yep. We also want to make sure you guys are able to get your runs in and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly that. How's it going, Blue? Oh, you good, man? You literally just popped in at the end of the stream. Actually, we're just about to call it quits. We've just gone through the results for week 4, and we have gone through the rules for week 5. Does anybody else have any questions at all about Shock Troopers, or any comments about the results? If there's anything else that maybe the 3 of us have missed that we need to correct, if there's anything like that, do please tell us. And if it don't come to mind now, but it comes to mind in an hour's time or something, then just
forever hold your peace.
yeah, well, that as well. Yeah. But yeah, if there's anything else, pop it in the group chat. That's what it's there for. Or message us privately. It's fine. And yeah, Kirby.
Yeah, just let us know.
You've jumped on my computer table. What's the matter, girl? What are you up to? Crazy kitty. Right. So thank you, Jay. But would you let me in the Cool Kids Club? Oh, Trina, you'd be an honorary member. Like you'd probably be given a queen's crown or something. You'd probably be made the queen of the group. So yeah, I think Jay would be quite happy to allow you access there, Trina. Yeah, without a doubt. Trina, whenever you're available, if we can just have a quick if we can have a quick browse at those results, and then I can post the results onto the League Cup page. If you can join me and Noah in the Discord whenever you get a spare couple of minutes, and we'll just have another look at those and see where we've gone wrong. I'm still mortified at that. I really am. I thought we got it right, but hey ho, what do I know? I mean, we're all human, aren't we? So these things happen. Hey, Gerbs. Here I go. She meant to.
Yeah.
You all good?
What you want, Daphne?
She's purring away. She's happy. I assume. After attention now, are we all go? She's getting on as this cat now. About 14 now. Getting on a bit, aren't you? Eh? Aren't you,
Let me go switch over to something real quick, so.
No problem. No problem. Right. Superb. Trina, just whilst you're in the text chat there, is there anything that you want to add regarding the week 4 results or the week 5 rules? Anything that you want to add? If so, now's your chance. Whilst we're still live, however. If not, we'll put an end to the show. Ah, nice one, Trina. All right, well, I'll see you in Discord shortly then. Just whenever you pop back in, me and Noah will be there, and we'll just correct whatever's gone wrong. But all good. Right, big thank you as always to everyone for coming in, liking, sharing, bantering in the chat. Really appreciate it. I'll be on with some kind of stream at some point. Might even stream a practice run of Shock Troopers perhaps this week. You never know. Let everyone see all my blooming tactics and strategies and all that. Not to say that I'm particularly good at the game, because I'm not, but that's on everybody else. That's why it's always good to come up with your own styles on games. Don't always copy people, because their style might not work for you and vice versa. Oh, Trina's good. Excellent. Well, we know you're good. We didn't. You don't need to kind of re-emphasise that, Trina. Christ. Right. Okay. Great stuff. Right. In the meantime, folks, have a great night. See you on the next stream. Bye for now.